Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. Oh, Milo, hi. He said, your hand was out. Where's the pets? I really just wanted to start one of these to yap with you guys this week because I think I want to also start a kind of spring reset video that I want to film over the next week or so. But that I really want to just contain the reset stuff with. And I want to be able to talk and yap about bookish stuff, non-bookish things with you guys. So we're kicking it off this morning. It is, what day of the week is it actually? Wednesday. It's about mid-morning. I've had quite a busy start to the day. I had to wake up for a 6 a.m. work call. We're not going to talk about that. But I had that for a couple hours and then I did my normal morning stuff and then I just filmed my February reading wrap up. So I just did reviews on 18 books. Yeah, there's that. So I wanted to go through these books and actually talk about the ones that I am just going to be donating. Can we sit so I can go through the books? He's probably like, I was sitting and napping the whole time you did your wrap up. Please, please. Okay, well this one's a library book, so we're going to return that hopefully today. Then I have The House of Fear by Marissa Meyer. I would love to keep that one. I really enjoyed that one. Definitely keeping The Book of Life. I think I really enjoyed Cinder. I just don't feel like I need it on my shelf. So I'm gonna go ahead and donate that one. This one's hard. Thorn. I think if I'm hesitant at all right now, I'll keep it. I really enjoyed this one. I just don't know if it's, I think it's a standalone. Like what am I gonna do? I don't know. Ninth House. Gonna donate that one. Small Favors by Erin A. Craig. I definitely want to keep that one. The Shadow Queen. I enjoy it, but I just don't need it on my shelf. So you are getting donated. Stolen Midnights. Really loved. Definitely keeping. And then Hello. And then Shadow Song. I'm definitely keeping as well. I love this duology so much. So we're gonna go ahead and donate these 3 books. So if I go to the library today, then I should be able to return those 2, and then also I could just take these to like the library bookshop, which one of the things I want to do in my reset is actually get rid of the books that I was unhauling when I was doing my bookshelves. I've yet to do anything with them. They're just in this bin. Maybe I do it in like bags. Like I don't want to just like give a whole bin away, but maybe if I have some reusable bags I could like shove some books in and like give at periods of time. I don't know, but I think these will be easy to just bring with me to donate. So that's what we're gonna do. I have a book I'm in the middle of. I'm in the middle of The Second Sanctum, I think is what it's called. That's book 2 following The Third Ring. I really enjoyed book 1. I'm really enjoying book 2. It's just ebook only. I'm a slow physical reader. I haven't had much time to physically read, nor like energy. It's more like when I come home after work lately, I've just been exhausted. I've also been in the office so much more over the last week. So I've just been not really having a lot of capacity to do much reading. So feeling a lot better now. I actually read a book last night. So I have that ebook I'm in the middle of, and then I have my monthly TBR that I want to start working on, and I have a few books on Libby as like the audiobooks with those physical books, so I'm hoping that we can get some of that. Are you kidding me? I love you so much. He's like, and I just want pets. Okay, well, I just wanted to intro the vlog. I wanted to do that before I go ahead and put all the other books away. So we have officially said hello, and I will check in with you guys later. I just dropped off my books to the bookstore. You guys saw me drop them off for like the book return area, but I just ran into the actual bookstore portion. He's so cute. It's 4:30 now. You guys, hold on, I can't reverse it while it's on, but like it says 4:30 here. That is a clock that I don't reset. So half of the year, it's an hour off. We're about to spring forward this upcoming weekend, and I know I'm not going to change it. I just know. Also, I'm filming on my phone if that's not incredibly obvious, but Milo. Hello. He's like, Mom, can we go to the park? We have gone outside quite a few times today to just like exist. One thing I'm really working on with Milo right now is doing nothing. So we've been going to just one of the benches that are near my place. We have quite a few parks in my area, and so a lot of walkways, a lot of benches. And so we've just gone to a bench and we've just sat for anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. It honestly depends on if we had a long walk, if I need to get back inside to work, whatever it is. But I feel like that's really helped him. It's just forcing him to sit. And we don't have to go sniffing everything. We can just sit and we can be content. And I feel like he's done really well with that. So I'm very happy. But yeah, we're just doing small things to work on relaxation and impulse control. But today has been really productive. Honestly, after the week I've had, it's just been so overwhelming. A lot of things going on with life, work, all the things. So it's just been very overwhelming and exhausting. And to have no motivation and energy to film has kind of been disheartening. I'm like, I miss filming, but like I don't have the energy to do it. And so it was so nice to wake up today and to want to film. So the fact that I knocked out my monthly wrap up, I also completely edited that today. I just finished. It's exporting now, so when I get home it'll be done and I can start uploading it. I don't know when I want to post it. Like, that's my current dilemma. I'm thinking it should just be the Sunday upload, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm just so glad to have that done. I think I want to go home, get out of these jeans, and pick up my current read. I forgot that as much as I finished a book yesterday, I also started a new one. So we can talk about that when I get home. Good. Look at this. What is that? Is that even a dog? What are you doing, bud? Good morning. It is the next day. Here's the thing though. I ended up wanting to just edit. I wanted to edit. So by finishing up the February reading wrap up, I was like, I have other videos that I want to start editing and I'm in the mood to edit. So I honestly did that the rest of the afternoon and early evening. And I didn't stop until like 7:30 p.m. And then I was like, now I want to catch up on some YouTube videos that I really want to just sit and watch. So there's that. And then today, it's noon now. Honestly, it's been a very go kind of morning. Very productive. I was tidying up different areas, constantly doing laundry, cleaning up other odds and ends. I had to take Milo to the vet to pick up some medicine. We got to weigh him, 42.5 pounds. Wanted to cry. I was like, you're growing. That's crazy. So it was just kind of like a lot of things going on today, but should be pretty chill for the rest of today. I am going to book club today. I am very excited. I've not been in a long time, but I'm like, girl, we gotta get back to it because it brings me so much joy and so much happiness. And so when I go, I'm excited because we meet at like a public space that has a lot of like food options and stuff. So I love getting Chipotle and boba. I have not had that combo in months, and I'm not bringing Milo with me. The last few times I've tried like going with him, I can never settle because he doesn't really settle well, so it's hard for me to actually like talk with people. So we're gonna leave him at home today. I'm just gonna spend some time with the girls, maybe do some actual reading for once, and go from there. I will get the book that I'm 20% into though. So I'm 20% into Nightbird. So this is a part of my March TBR and I'm liking it so far. I started it a couple days ago, like in the evening. So I'm not terribly far into it to really have in-depth thoughts in my opinion. We've reached a lot of the synopsis, I'm sure. This is a group of girls in this fantasy world where they have a magical gift, but it can only be given through a kiss. Kind of weird. Like, I don't love that. It's where like magic is so sparse and it comes at a high price. No one can really get it, but of course the wealthy with all the money in the world, they still find a way. You're really dealing with like a high class here as well. And then you have what's like the actual conflict. It says when the Nightbirds find themselves at the heart of a deadly political scheme that shakes the world as they know it, they must put their differences aside and band together to fend off those who would exploit them. You're seeing people that really also like want them. They're not necessarily safe. Think about anyone that has like capability, just even in our day-to-day world, like someone that's just like highly sought after. Same here, like they have bodyguards, they protect their identities, like all these things. So they're always kind of at risk. And they also have a lot of differences amongst the girls. So it's not like a group of girls here that like, they're like this. No, it's like young girls catfighting. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of at odds. It's entertaining. That's all I have to say. We'll see like how I get further into it. I think this is the book I'll probably bring tonight to further read, but for now I need food and I need a drink. But because it's like lunchtime, I could actually have like an Olipop or Dr. Pepper. God, Milo is so cute. He's out of that weird position now. He just looks like the cutest boy in the world. I've also been constantly doing laundry all day. I am almost caught up with all my clothes, but then I threw in my duvet cover. So I guess I've committed to that because if I'm gonna watch that, I need to wash my actual bedding. It has been a few hours. I honestly expected a pretty chill, quiet afternoon with work. False. Things just like kept picking up, but it was kind of fun stuff, so I'm not gonna complain. But now I am done with work. When I first like wrapped everything up, I actually went on a pretty good walk with Milo, and then we stopped at this like plaza area that was not like super busy with like a lot of people around, but enough kind of traffic that it was good for Milo to have the repetition of just like sitting and doing nothing, but having quite a lot of distractions. Honestly, he did really, really well. So I'm very happy about that. And now we are home and I have about an hour 15 before I want to get ready for book club. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to continue reading Nightbirds. Hi, I love you. So I'm gonna do some reading before book club. I know I'm not gonna read probably a ton at book club. We'll see what everyone's feeling, but I do want to finally sit down and do a little bit of reading after having hardly any time over the last week or so. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's about 7:30. I think I've been up for about an hour, but I had a very slow start to getting out of bed. Did my morning stuff with Milo, and then now I need caffeine. But we get to pick a new matcha, and I'm scared and excited. Sorry, you can definitely hear my laundry going. I'm fluffing my duvet cover because I didn't do that last night. I literally slept just without it. And then I'm also washing my sheets. I'm stuck between, I think, these two. They're gonna be different, but I feel like they come from the same company, but I don't know what the like gold part, what that means. So I'm thinking one of these. I don't think I have tried either of these, but they also have different like gold stickers, so they're different kinds of the same brand. I love it when I can try kind of like, if I have two of the same brand, then at least it's like something similar in my brain. I don't know, something about trying one that like I only have one of is a little scary. Okay, I'm making the executive decision. We're trying whichever one this is. I really hope it's good because I need a good matcha this morning. I'm scared. This is really light. I feel like I had a good amount of matcha, but I don't know. Okay. Like, it's definitely not as strong of a matcha flavor. We're gonna try adding more next time, but I mean, it's good. I have some strawberries, and I'm thinking I want to make some of those strawberry pancakes I've had recently and then have some like strawberry slices on top. So I think that's what we're gonna do for breakfast because I'm hungry and I want like substance, not just my matcha and something light. Guys, I was just sitting here yapping to the camera, not recording. Oh, I really wanted to shower this morning and like wash my hair. My hair, it needs wash so bad, but I ran out of time. So now I'm on this Zoom call where I basically just have to like be here in case they need me. I mean, I'm doing other things, but like it's just on now. And so I'm stuck with that for the next few hours. So I'll have to shower this afternoon. Until then, the hair's up. We're in a hoodie because it's kind of like chilly. I just want to be cozy and comfortable. But I came on here because I want to update you. I ended up finishing Nightbirds by Kate Armstrong this morning. And then I learned there's a sequel. The sequel, Firebirds, came out in 2024, so relatively recently. But okay, here's the thing. This book was mid to me. I think it is a like cool premise, cool idea. I just never found myself caring all that much, really that invested with our characters. But the plot was fun and entertaining. Just wasn't that special. So I'm giving it 3 stars, but I wanted to come on. I wanted to talk about it so that we can move on and read our next book. I'm kind of caught between a couple. I really, really, really want to spend time over the next few days reading The Second Sanctum because that is my ebook only that I am just like having such a hard time reading. Like when I read it, I really enjoy it and I feel like I read it fairly quickly, but I just haven't had that much time to sit and focus and read or like energy. So I would love to find that over the next few days. I just want to finish it. Like I don't like having a book just being read this long and it's aggravating. But I also need to be able to like have an audiobook alongside. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start The Everlasting by Alex E. Harrow. I have the ebook and audio checked out from Libby, so I think that's gonna be the book that I like start next as far as having an audio with it. That will also have to be on my Kindle, but at least again, I have the audio, and then I want to read The Second Sanctum. So like those are the 2 books that I would love to finish this weekend. I have today, should be a pretty chill work day, so I'm hoping I can read throughout work and then read this evening. I have no plans. Tomorrow, I do have plans, but I think that we'll read for different periods of time, so we'll see about that. And then Sunday, I have reading sprints I'm doing on like a live stream, and then more reading hopefully throughout the day, but we'll see. I'm like hanging out with friends on both of those days, but both of them are reader pops, so I think we'll do some reading at some point, and then obviously like Sunday evening. So lots of opportunities to read over the next few days, so I'd hope to read because I just haven't been lately and it's killing my soul. But in the meantime, I am going to work. I'm just going to work, and then I need to make maybe like another drink or something, or it's 11:30, so maybe I can have like a fun drink. I did. Oh my god, we didn't even talk about it. Like I went to book club and everything last night. That was so fun to go back and like see everyone and like just be there. Also myself, not dealing with Milo, but I'm excited to like do that more frequently because I miss the girls. I miss going. I did read a little bit of Nightbirds there, probably only like 5 to 10%. Otherwise I was just like chatting, but that was really good. Okay, but before that, I went on a long walk with Milo and I still had money left over from my Starbucks gift card my mom gave me. So I was like, let's just go to Starbucks. I'll get a drink and we'll do like our practice of like sitting and doing nothing there. And they had Poppy Shirley Temples. It's the way I had to go through all of that just to tell you that I have a Shirley Temple Poppy in my fridge. Sue me. But I want to try it. I don't know if I want to try that now, but we will be trying that. And then that's it. That's my story. I had Chipotle and boba last night and that was so good. I missed it tremendously. I'm on top of the world. I did go through my, like, sorry, this is like, now it's all hitting me. I went through my finances this morning because like I love to like go through and then like I make the payment, like a large payment onto my credit card because I just like use it throughout the month and then I make the large payment kind of thing. So I did that, but I need to get back into, that's part of like the reset. I need to get back into keeping track of my like cafe, food, spending, all of that I was doing. And I mean, I don't think I'm overspending with it or like over the budgets that I was trying to keep with every month, but I just haven't been keeping track of it and I want to make sure I do that as I'm getting back into being more social and like doing things and going places. I want to make sure I'm like locked in with that. So I hope to do that this weekend too. I do have laundry going always, but at least my sheets are now being washed. Like, that's huge. My duvet cover is almost dry. Like, put that on, put the sheets in the dryer, and then like I'll actually have like a nice cozy bed, and that'll be so good for tonight when I take a shower. Maybe I'll take an everything shower and it's like getting to bed. I'm so excited. I'm a yapper to my core, but yapping to a camera where you guys can't shut me up is like a different beast. Good morning, happy Saturday. It's about 11:30. We have had a nice, good start to the morning, and now I want to have a slow couple of hours before we head up to LA for the day. We're gonna go hang out with Ayana, but I do have a reading update for you guys, so that's why I turned on the camera. It's a good cup of coffee this morning. So last night, I decided to pick up The Everlasting by Alex E. something. You guys know what I'm talking about. I read 50%. It is really good. It's very different than the typical fantasy I feel like I read. Not in like the very blanket plot line, but more of the dynamics between the male-female character. They're flipped. They're flipped. We always read about this like strong-headed male character, this warrior, and he is just like closed off, but like secretly like just wants to protect our female character and like does these small acts that like showing that he cares. Flipped, because in this story we have, what is it, like 1,000 years ago, we have Uma Everlasting, who is a legendary warrior, and present time we have Owen, I think is his name, Owen, and he's more of like a historian. Now he has like fought in battle, he has been a part of the military, but that's like not really his forte. In this weird twist of a universe, he is like thrown back in time to help write her like ending. So that's where like this dynamic that I'm not used to reading about is so interesting, because even if we get the POV of our like main male character, like you kind of see his desires in his head, and even like him being like reluctant to like accept that, or I don't know, it's just so weird. These like comments I'm reading from the female POV, I'm just like, so it's kind of interesting in that sense. Oh, but it is really good. I'd sneeze. Excuse me. But I really like it, and I really want to continue it today. There is like a chance that I could finish it. I think I probably have, let's just say 3 hours worth of reading to finish it. So it's possible, but I don't know how much yapping Ayana and I want to do. And I'm not someone that wants to listen to an audiobook in the car. So as much as I have like a 2+ hour like round trip, I don't want to listen to this in the car. So we'll see if I get to it. If not, we can totally finish it tomorrow. But it was a good time reading last night. And that's it. That's the update. I need to definitely eat something before I leave, but I don't know what that's gonna be, and I don't know exactly what I have. I do need to do some like grocery shopping because I have like odds and ends, but I feel like I don't have a lot of like complete meals. I do think I have milk and Cocoa Pebbles though. So worst case, I have Cocoa Pebbles. No one was gonna tell me that I was literally yapping to a camera that wasn't recording. I know it's the next day. Frankly, I just didn't want to record yesterday. Like, I did my little update, but once we hit the road to LA, I was just like, I just kind of want to hang out with Ayana. We were like yapping, catching up. We didn't do any reading, so I feel like that's usually an opportunity to just like let me set up the camera, but we're kind of just like chatting and letting our dogs play and like engaging with that. So it didn't really feel natural to pull out the camera, and I feel like I was just enjoying my time. So hello, hi, good morning. It is the next day. We are a couple minutes away from doing some reading sprints this morning. I'm not really in the mood to do like a long stream. I'm feeling like 3 sprints max. Like honestly, if I could do 2, but that feels like just too little of time. So I think I'm gonna aim for 3, but I really want to get outside today because it's so beautiful out and I want to take advantage of that. So I have my Kindle, headphones, my matcha. We're gonna jump into some reading sprints and I'll just see you on the other side. so sleepy, but it is 11:30 and we are done with reading sprints. So I am now 75% into the Everlasting. It's so good. I feel like the last 25% just like really picked up. I felt like I really got my like bearings in the story and in the world, to where it switched from I'm entertained to I care and I'm invested in what's going on, which is an amazing switch up as a reader. So we're gonna take a little break to go outside and to feel some fresh air and go from there. But oh, so good. Okay, we just got back home and I think I want to get ready to go to the pool for just even an hour. It's just so nice out. I took Milo out and we wandered. Like I got this 20-foot leash for him, so like he was just on that in this kind of park area. He was just wandering. And then I ordered lunch. I saw the Subway app had a deal on their foot-long sandwiches, so I was like, that's exactly what I need. Got that. Ate half of it. Milo did so well. He was like sitting and then he just lied down on his own. It didn't last incredibly long, but that was still progress to me. And he didn't like throw a fit nor ever like jump on me. I feel like previous times that I've taken him like out with me while I like sit outside to eat kind of thing, like at a restaurant-esque, he gets irritated very quickly and he's like, I just want to like wander and you're not letting me wander, and that upsets me. So I can definitely see that progress with him and that makes me so happy. But now I want to go play at the pool because I think the UV's 6, which is definitely warmer and higher right now, but it's gonna be like that for another hour and then it will slowly drop. But I feel like the UV's been like 4 at a max, 3 at a max because of like winter. So because science. So I think I just want to go and I want to finish the book. Maybe I could take that and that's my goal, is like to finish the Everlasting. I don't know, but I do want to bring my Shirley Temple copy. I think I should actually put it in a reusable. I think this would be good. That way we can do a taste test together, but then I also don't have to think about like just an open can. I really hope this is good. It definitely is. Wow, that is a pretty like purple, like magenta color. I am obsessed with that. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of ice in here as well. I'm just gonna wait until I'm literally walking out the door. Milo will be in here, he'll be fine. Probably be napping, honestly, because he's been out for like an hour now. I just got out of the shower and I feel so clean and fresh. Like nothing hits harder than a shower after you've been to the pool or the beach or anything. Like, oh, so good. So good. I didn't do any reading because I didn't bring sunglasses or a hat and it was so bright and hot. And I was like, I can't keep my eyes open. So I was like, I'm just gonna put on my headphones and watch some YouTube videos. So that was really nice. I caught up on a couple videos and then I just felt so hot. So I was like, we've got to go back home. So I came back to the air conditioning, chugged water and soda. I was like, I want carbonation like now. So that was amazing. And I like just sat and like cooled down and then I got in the shower. And so now I'm here and I'm ready to finish the Everlasting. I feel like that's a perfect way to end the weekend. I'm so excited to finish it. So I just want to kind of like lock in and finish that. I think I have a little over an hour left worth of reading, so it's perfect. I think I'm going to put on a YouTube video just to like have playing in the background, but really I'm just going to be reading for that last hour and then we'll see. But I'm dying to see how this book ends because it was getting so good at like the end of reading sprints earlier, and I was like, I want to keep reading, but I also need like a break of like sitting here. I want to go outside, I want to do this, I want to do that. So I needed the nice little break, but I'm excited to get back into it. So let's go finish the Everlasting. I did it. I just finished The Everlasting. That was incredible. That was such a cool story. It was interesting, it was different. I just loved the element of fate in this story, but also just like how the story was told and the adventures and how we got there in the end. Like I loved it. Oh, I'm so happy. I genuinely just want to rot for the rest of the day. Between you and me, I just want to rot for the rest of the day. I'm thinking here in like an hour towards sunset, I'll take Milo back out to like spend some more time outside, but it's just way too hot right now. So I don't want to just like sit and sweat. No, but ice cream sounds good. So I think I have some and I want to have some of that. I think I have Oreos and cream. No, yes? Yeah, Oreos and Oreo, what is that? Cookies and cream? So because I just want to rot for the rest of the evening and catch up on some YouTubes that are piling up in my watch later playlist, I think I'm gonna go ahead and conclude the video here. I just loved getting back into filming a bit more consistently with the weekly vlog. I was like, I have not had the energy to film in days because of how busy work was and just coming back just so tired. So I was so glad to kind of ease back into it with a weekly vlog. I love these. I love the like minimal pressure they bring and they have because I'm not having to film every second of every day, but there's still like enough days of filming that we still get a yap about all the fun stuff. We get a yap about non-bookish things, bookish things, read some good books. Like I love a good weekly vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you in my next one.